So I just recorded a video and I want to create a thumbnail for it. I'm going to use obviously my iPad to create the thumbnail. First thing I'm going to do is, for this tutorial, I'm going to go ahead and record my screen as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and jump onto Flat Icon. Flat Icon is a fantastic place where you can get stock icons and images. So I'm going to go to here, Flat Icon, and I'm going to type in iPad images and sticker packs. So I'm going to go ahead with that one there because that looks like an iPad. And look, here's the black and white one. I can go ahead and save this as a PNG. If I click on this drop down menu, I can choose the size of it as well, how many pixels I want it. So this is at 512, this is the maximum pixels. There are Flat Icon license agreements. So if you just want to read it, it says free for personal and commercial use with attributions. I'm going to go ahead and do a free download. And then the iPad asks me, hey, do you want to view it or download it? I'm going to obviously go ahead and download that. That's going to be saved in my download folder. So I've got my icon here. Now I'm going to go to, I use Pixelmator for all of my, I've done, I don't know how many hundreds of thumbnails, over 300-400 thumbnails just using Pixelmator. And then I'm going to press on this plus icon because I want to create obviously a new thumbnail. So I'm going to go press on create, and they have templates here already. So I'm going to go ahead and use one for social. It's going to be a YouTube thumbnail. So this one here, 1280 by 720. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. So that's my YouTube thumbnail. I know that I want a title. My title is going to be my iPad as my computer. I'm going to add a few spaces here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add that image, that icon that I downloaded. Image, insert from, and this one that I downloaded here. Oops, that's massive. So resize it. Actually, this layers on top of my text, I don't want that, so I'm going to go down here to the side. If I click here, you can see there's layers here. So I'm going to bring this iPad beneath the text here. In fact, my text I can make a bit larger. There we go. And then I can move this. There you see. But look, I'll show you something though, yeah? To create this thumbnail, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to save this. So send a copy, and I'm going to save it as a JPEG and save image. So I've saved that now. Now what I'm going to do is, there's the fun part, I'm going to go ahead and open this up. So that fills my screen, my iPad as my computer. In fact, I can just zoom it in a little bit more or whatever like that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an image of this image. So I'm going to use my camera to record, you know, like pretend I'm doing like something like this, and I'll take a picture of myself doing this, and then that would be my thumbnail. And so you could read this, and, you know, maybe I'll even have like my Apple Pencil in my hand like this, and I'm going to take an image of me doing this. Yeah, and that will be my thumbnail. Let me go grab my camera. Now, silly me, I didn't charge this, so that's an issue. I think I'll just shoot this wide. Okay, that's me done with the picture. I obviously need to go transfer this to the iPad now. So let's go ahead and do that. Pull out the memory card here, and I need to go ahead and grab my dongle. So let me go grab the dongle. Totally not prepared for this video, man. Okay, so here we go. That's my dongle here. Plug this in. So now I want to go ahead and grab that picture. I'll just go to Files. So here we are, we're in Files. This Untitled's come up. It's going to be DMC, whatever. And so I've got a few images. Let's just preview these. I ain't gonna lie, man, that's pretty good. Pretty good. So let's see the last one. I think I sort of changed the angle. Oh, forgot to put my hand in there. Let me just go to my Pixelmator and insert image from, browse. I can go ahead and just go to Untitled and bring it in from here. So here we go. I'll bring in the first one, see how that looks. Now I can bring this layer, if I want to get rid of this text in this image, I can bring it right to the top. So let's go ahead and just bring that to the top. And then what I want to do is I want to adjust the colors for it as well. So go to Format Tools, Color Adjust, and from here I can use my S-curve, I can use my sliders. I just want to brighten this up a little bit, so I'm going to brighten that up. Yeah, that's good. I don't think I need to add any more contrast. Oh, actually that's pretty good. Saturation, I want to maybe desaturate this a little bit. There we go. I mean, less is more in this case, but I'm just going to go ahead and apply that. There are filters on top as well, so you can use some of these filters. I don't like them. I'm just going to go ahead and I like my color adjustment. And then what I can do is I can take this layer back down and I still got this title. Now what I like to do with my images, I like to put a yellow banner on the top, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and add in a shape here, and then I'll format this shape, and I'm gonna change the gradient to this yellow. I like this yellow one. And then what I do is I stick this here on the top, and I will stick my title. This title would go here on top of my banner, like this. I mean, if you're familiar with any of my content, you'll notice that that's how I do it. Stick it here. I want to put this behind the iPad. So this is what I do then. I'm going to take this layer to the top, and I'm going to, where's my Apple Pencil? I'm going to highlight this. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Format, select. I'm going to quick select, and I'm going to grab this. Watch. And what I'm going to do is I'm basically selecting it. Oh, I need to go. Yeah, there you go. So I've selected it, and now watch what I'll do. I'm going to duplicate that. Yeah. So done. And I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this. So duplicate. That's created this extra layer. So I'm going to go ahead and deselect everything. Watch this now. If I take this to the bottom, take this to the bottom here, you can see now. Let me go ahead and get rid of this white part. Select. I'm going to do a color select. Get rid of that white part and delete it. There you go. Deselect. Bombastic, isn't it? Look at that. That's it, and that's my thumbnail done. Now I can go ahead and, you know, maybe spruce this up a little bit. If I really wanted to, I can throw a shadow. What I normally do is I just throw a shadow here. So I'll throw a shadow there, that separates it a little bit. I'll go ahead and I'll use like, that one's nice as well, because as I can really increase this one quite a bit. There, look at that. So my iPad is smaller. So that's going to be my thumbnail. All I need to do now then is go ahead and send a copy and PNG, go ahead and save that. That is now my thumbnail. So if you look at this, that is my thumbnail for that video. That is how I create my thumbnails using Pixelmator. Pretty awesome. It's a paid app. If you use other alternatives, let me know in the comments below, and I'll be happy to go check them out. I've been thinking about Affinity Designer. I've never taken a plunge because I've been using Pixelmator for so long now. I'm quite used to how I work with that. But nonetheless, let me know in the comments. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you in the next one.